so much better.
Alright, scratch pad. Clear? Clear. Okay. Alright, let's get the old latest here.
Okay. What's the frequency?
Oh, Jesus. Let's go here. 121.45.
You?
So, big now. Oh, 121's already there.
Alright, but that's the active, so
it's going to change this one?
Yep,
So 121.
Yep.
And then bring this to 0.45. There we go.
Alright.
And then hit this guy, switch it over.
Flippy flop.
There you go. Interference with radio altimeter systems. Low-level wind shear advisories are in effect. On initial contact advise, you have information Zulu. St. Louis downtown tower information Zulu 2153 Zulu observation, wind 140 at 8, gust 17, visibility 10, few clouds at 6,500, temperature 24, dew point 10, altimeter 2980, visual approach and use, landing and departing runway 128. Notice the airmen, use caution for 5G C-band interference with radio altimeter systems. Low-level wind shear advisories are in effect. On initial contact advise, you have information Zulu.
Alright.
St. Louis downtown information Zulu 2153 Zulu observation, wind 140 at 8, gust 17, visibility 10, few clouds at 6,500, temperature 24, dew point 1.
Switch back, and then just go ahead and put that back to tower. So what's tower?
Tower is 119.925.
Oh, wrong.
119.925. So many frequencies. There we go.
Alright, cool.
Alright, altimeter was 2980.
Alright.
So 29, we're going up a little bit, down a little bit.
Alright.
Okay, and then alt squawk.
1200.
Smart device. ADSB there, radio test, we got it. Taxi lights. Nav lights. Who's this guy? I can't see that.
That's no. That's
No, we don't need that.
We don't need that. So
Navs are on.
Yep.
Cool. Brake test.
Alright. So you got flight controls.
Controls.
Move a
Release the
little
brakes.
forward. Alright, your my flight controls.
Your controls.
Check mine. Alright, mine works. You got flight controls.
Got my controls. Okie dokie, brakes work, altitude indicator, or I'll just do the panel, 0, blue over brown, reset that, so that's good.
Yep, so, and just remember that's 100 feet low, because field elevation is 413.
Yeah.
So it's just, so that way we know.
Cool. Alright, ball's in the center, headed indicator, it's a little off here, so push in, right about there.
Oh.
Alright, and then vertical speed indicator is perfect. Alright, turn corner, yep, compass test. Alright, and we're ready for the run-up.
Alright, so we'll do the run-up over there.
Oh, they're facing the runway.
Yep.
Alright, clear right, clear
right.
left, clear center. All squeaky today.
Yeah. Good old Lima X-ray. Alright, into the wind. Perfect.
Alright, and hold the brakes. Brakes are held, fuel is on, trim, set for takeoff. Flaps are up. Heat, oh, wrong one. Jeez Louise. I am terrible at the checklist, man.
Yeah, just put your thumb there.
Yeah, flight controls. Lines up, ears down. Lines down, ears up. Back, down. Cool. Rudder. Doop. Doop. Cool. Alright, mixture set for best power. Primer is in the lock position. And bringing us up to 1700. Pulling the brakes. 16, 17. Easy there. Pulling 17. Mags. Left. Drop. Oh, she dropped a lot. Back to both. Right. Drops. Back to both. Cool. Color P. Pulling it out. And we're dropping. And vacuum is in the green.
Yep.
Amps. It's, yep.
Yep. She's wiggly.
Oil pressure is in the green. Oil temperature is in the green. Idle check. Bring it back.
She's still purring.
Cool. Bring it back to 1,000.
All
Cool.
right.
I need to add a little. What is friction to the right? If you need more?
If it's too loose to the right, yeah, it's just lefty loosey, righty
Yeah,
tighty.
figured. Cool. All right, and ready for pre-takeoff.
All right, and then for the run up, for the RPM, what's the max that it should drop?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Where would you go and find it?
Probably in the manual.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's usually 75 difference between the two, and it shouldn't drop more than 100 RPMs, but definitely 75 between left and right.
Right.
So
cool. So it did drop
yeah.
more than the other one does.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So ready to call ground.
Yep. All right. So let's do. Where's my little cheat sheet? All right. Clear. All right. So who are we talking to? Talking to ground. Who are we?
We are 757 Lima X-ray.
All right. Where we is?
We are at the west ramp. Looking for 12. Or we're looking for a. I don't know. Where do you want to go today?
Yeah, we'll go to the south.
Looking for a southbound departure to the practice area.
So VFR south. All right.
VFR south, and then we're looking for 12 right.
Yeah, well, they'll tell us the runway.
Sure, okay.
But what info do we have?
Zulu.
Zulu. All right. So downtown ground says it's 757 X-ray at the west ramp. VFR taxi to the south with info Zulu, and then they're going to tell us 12 right, more than likely.
Yep.
Via Bravo. Cross runway 23, and you just say that right back. So they're going to say 12 right, via Bravo, cross 23, and then you always end with 7 Lima X-ray.
Yep.
All right.
Cool. Downtown ground 757 Lima X-ray at the west ramp, looking for a VFR departure to the south with information Zulu.
Cessna 757 Lima X-ray downtown ground, runway 12 right, taxi via Bravo, cross runway 23.
Runway 12 right via Bravo, cross runway 23, 7 Lima X-ray.
There you go. Beautiful.
Cool.
All right.
We are ready to taxi.
Yo.
Release the brakes, a little bit of power.
All right, and we're cleared across 23, clear right, and clear left. All right.
Skirt.
All right. And now, so looking back at the ATIS, it was winds are 7, gusting, what was it, 17?
Yep,
Is that what the winds were?
Yep, gusting 17, 8 gusting 17.
8 gusting 17. All right, so there's a 9-knot gust factor there between, so what the normal winds are and then what it's gusting up to.
Right.
All right, so Now we're going to split the difference.
Okay.
All right, so cut that in half. So we'll err on the side of more, so 5 knots.
Okay.
We're going to climb out at 5 knots greater than that. All right, so,
Okay.
and I also want you to add, let's add about 5 more knots to that before we rotate. That way, in case those winds die down,
okay,
you have a little bit of a buffer, right? Because we're counting on gusting up to that amount, and if it dies down to back to 7, we still have more airflow over those wings than if we rotated at just the normal speed.
So we normally rotate at 55, so now we're going to add 5 and rotate at 60.
Rotation is 50.
I guess we had 55 for...
Yeah, 55 short. You pitch for 55 on for VX.
Yeah, okay,
so we rotate at 50.
So now we're going to rotate at 55.
Now we're going to rotate at 55 just to add a little bit of speed, and then we're going to climb out at, so VY is 67.
Yep.
So let's climb out at, 73,
okay,
we'll call it. That way we just have
a little bit less of a pitch.
A little bit less of a pitch, climb out with just some more airspeed until, we get up higher above.
Yep.
So that's the gust factor, half the gust factor, that's what you add on. So whenever we come back to land, we're going to add about, depending if it's gusting the same thing, we're going to add 5 knots to basically our base leg and our final leg.
Cool.
That way we have that buffer.
Sounds good. Cool.
All right. So then,
whiskey,
so we're taking off 12 right. What's our, give me a takeoff briefing.
All right, so if we have an engine failure or something goes wrong and we are not at rotation speed, we're going to hit the brakes and get off at the nearest taxiway. If we are at rotation speed, we'll rotate. And if we have a engine failure right after takeoff, we're going to pick a field to land.
Okay.
If we hit 1,000 feet, we're going to come back, circle around, and make a landing at the runway.
Okay, cool. Excellent. Yep. And then if we have engine failure, engine fire after rotation, we still have runway left, then we'll put power back and land on that remaining runway.
That's right.
Yep. Cool. Excellent. Good job. Okay. And we'll just depart at 500 feet above ground level, which is 900.
Yep.
We'll make a right turn out to the south and just do our normal
train tracks
all the way down.
Cool.
Alrighty.
All right, so it is downtown tower.
Yep.
757 Lima X-ray, holding short of runway 12 right, ready for takeoff.
There you go.
Yeah.
And then whenever they say back, all you really have to do is either say hold short of the runway, or 12 right, or cleared for takeoff, 12 right.
Sounds good. Downtown tower, 757 Lima X-ray, holding short of runway 12 right, ready to go.
Cessna 757 Lima X-ray, downtown tower, runway 12 right, clear for takeoff, proceed southbound.
Clear for takeoff, 7 Lima X-ray.
12 right.
12 right.
There you go.
Cirrus 4 Kilo Bravo, 1 departure prior to your arrival, Cessna taking the runway now. Runway 12 right, clear to land.
12 right, cleared around, and we're about on our right base for 12.
Roger.
Ooh, you from the south. Alright, so line up on those center lines, and then winds are pretty much straight down the runway.
Ooh, I didn't take much of the runway up. Bad entry.
That's alright. We got plenty. Alright, line up on that center line. There you go. Alright. Perfect. Alright. Off we go. Full power. Alright, all the way in.
Airspeed's alive.
Alright.
40, 50, 55.
Alright, and then we'll go ahead and start that rotate. There you go.
Welcome to the air.
Welcome. It ain't too bad up here.
Didn't seem too bad.
Wind 150 at 10, gust 16.
Whatever, dude.
Right. I mean, it's nice that it's just straight down the runway, so that helps.
I definitely felt this take off quicker, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, baseball game going on today? What a great day for that.
Oh, yeah. So, it's funny. Number of years I've flown out of here. Just, like, right before Christmas, I realized there was a baseball field right there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We used to go to some of those games.
Oh, really? Who plays there?
It's a minor league team.
Oh,
The
really?
Grizzlies, yeah. They're like single A.
Oh.
Nothing to write home about. I mean, it's fun because the beer's cheap and stuff, but
Oh, well, that's fun.
I've already had my flying in today. I flew the drone at like 7 a.m. this morning.
Well, look at you.
I know.
All right, let's do climb checks.
Sure. Climb, we're at 70 to 80. We're twiddling between the two.
Yep.
Power is set for climbing.
Yep.
Mixture is full rich. Instruments all look like they're good and in working order.
Nice.
Which is cool. And taxi landing light.
You just leave those on. It's
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
We're gonna maneuver, so.
Cool. A little hazy out.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad.
Hazy this morning.
Was it?
I don't know if you're. I guess you didn't fly.
No, didn't fly. Some
kidding.
bitch stood me up.
That's a bummer.
Okay, so 3,000. All over those railroad tracks. Just point me in the direction of Valmar Lake in front of us and get me set up into slow flight. Stay at 3,000 feet.
Get down here.
And then just walk me through what you're doing and why, you know, how you're going to correct if you start to descend or if your airspeed starts to bleed off, like what you're going to do.
All right, so first things first, I'm going to pull the power.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull the power back down, probably to 1900. Carpeet's gonna come out. We're gonna go we're in there, so we're gonna go 10 degrees flaps.
All right.
And we're gonna look for 55.
Tower, helicopter R4.
Pitching for 55.
To your south, electric transition.
If I start losing altitude, I'm gonna add power.
Zulu.
All right.
So we're not getting there yet, so we'll probably add a second thing of flaps.
Archer 4, downtown tower transition approved, downtown altimeter 2982. You can proceed as requested. I have no other traffic between you and the hospitals right now.
Archer 2982, I am medevac status and understand no traffic, Archer 4.
Because I'm big, we're going to have to add more power.
Pass over the field or get as close to the field as you need. I have nothing for you, at least for right now. I'll let you know if anything pops up.
Sounds good, sir. I'll be about a half a mile south of the runway, your southernmost runway.
Roger.
We can go full flaps to get us down to 55. Now we're getting our altitude back. And we're at 55, we're going to trim for that. And we're set there. Slowly getting our altitude back, don't want to kill it. Leave a little bit of that pressure here. A little rocky up here at 3,000.
Yeah, it is. Alright, and then we have
back at 3,000. I'll pull back till we get a 0 rate of climb. Push down just slightly.
Archer traffic, Cessna 757 X-ray, 3 miles north, Valmeyer Lake, 3000 maneuvering, park.
All right.
Nice.
We are set.
Cool.
That took a long time than I wanted, longer than I wanted it to, but
Yep,
we're there.
You're good. You're fine. Yeah, so just be a little bit more proactive about, looking at, just taking a look at, especially like your vertical speed.
Yeah.
Once you notice that it's starting to descend, just add the power.
Right.
That way you catch it before
Yeah.
you get down.
I think I was definitely looking more at my airspeed first, and then
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I get there first. I'm like,
Yeah. All right. So, and then also kind of have an idea of like, okay, so slow flight, we're basically hanging on to our altitude at slow flight, and we're at about 2,000 RPM. So to slow down, pretty suddenly, get it back down to like 1800, which is what you did. But just in the back of your mind, just know like, all right, and 7 Lima X-ray, hovering and slow flight is about 2,000 RPMs, all right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some clearing turns in slow flight.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to the right.
okay, and to the right.
At 3,000, nice and slow. I don't see anybody.
We're gonna get pushed.
Watch that speed, there you go. All right, let's go back to the left.
The thing was, there was a no wind at my house.
Really? Well, there you go. That means now you understand. Weather changes drastically at the drop of a hat. Okay, perfect. So we're headed towards that power plant over there. Perfect. So keep us there. Now we're going to Quebec Whiskey. What are you doing? They're behind us. Hold on. Park traffic 757 Lima X-ray, 3 miles north of Valmeyer Lake, 3000 maneuvering park. Yes, he's not on frequency. Okay, all right, head me towards there, and I want you to get me into a power off stall.
All right.
All right, so power off stall. What's that simulate?
It simulates that you're distracted on takeoff. You pull back on the yoke.
Oh, power off.
Oh, power off. Simulates landing.
There you go. All right, so what are we doing on landing?
So on landing, we're coming in all the way down, and pretty much you're stalling the airplane right above after ground effect and letting the wheels kiss the ground. Right?
No. It's gonna. All right. So let's say you're on final.
Yeah.
All right. Coming in on final. You think you got that runway made.
Yeah.
You're 500 feet above. But then you realize like shit, I don't have that runway made, and instead of adding power like you should, you just start trying to extend that glide by pulling up that back pressure, and you increase that angle of attack. You keep increasing it, and then you reach that critical angle of attack, and you stall. All right. So this is so you're not over the runway yet.
Okay.
So we're going to get set up in slow flight, which we are, headed towards our point, and we pull the power back just a little bit, get a nice stabilized descent, simulating you're on final.
Yep.
Then you pull that power back all the way, and you just start increasing back pressure. Stall warning horn goes off. You feel the buffet.
Yep.
Then the full brake occurs. The nose drops over. Full power, carpet in, first notch of flaps, and you start to raise that nose up nice and slow. Don't do it too quickly, or else you can increase, or you can
go into the
secondary stall. But all of that kind of happens just all simultaneously. So power first, carpet, first notch of flaps, get that nose out of that dive. Once you have a stabilized climb and your airspeed starting to increase, then you can slowly take out the second notch of flaps, and then the last notch of flaps.
Right.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. So.
Not paying attention, we get a little high.
I know. I saw. But it's all right. So you can keep us at 3,500. Or you just.
No,
you
I
can,
was going
it's
down.
okay. It's all right. You could just have a nice stabilized descent. Keep us towards that power plant. Nice stabilized descent at 60 knots. That's final approach speed. All right. Nice. Okay, stabilized descent. Now we're going to pull that carb heat out and then power back to idle. All right. And now we are just going to pitch up. Slowly pitch up. There's a stop warning horn. We ignore it. All right. There's the brake. Full power. First notch of flaps. All right. And then I'm just
wait, alert speed.
Yep, slowly increase that that pitch up. All right. Now we got a positive rate of climb. Our airspeed's good. Second notch flaps up.
Oh, I did full on accident.
Yeah, that's all right. And then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so what I would do, so instead of keeping your hand on that flap,
Yeah.
just go first notch of flaps up and then put your hand back on that throttle. That way you're not tempted to lift up all those flaps.
Which I just did.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Because then that could put us into the secondary stall again, right?
Exactly, because then you're going to just lose a lot of lift, and your instinct is going to pull back, and when you do that, you're going to exceed that critical angle of attack, and you're going to stall. Yep, exactly, perfect.
Cool.
And just so you put.
I put carb heat first.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good.
So throttle first, then carb heat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Throttle is your friend. I
Exactly.
said it last time, and I need to say it.
Yep. All right. So let's do that one more time, and we're just keep us headed towards that power plant. You're good. You're not deviating left or right. You have that power plant in front of us, so that's good. So get it set up back in slow flight.
And flaps down, going one notch.
All right, we're good. And we go second.
Second notch.
And we go full.
And full flaps.
All right.
Power just a little bit.
All right. There we go. Now just lower that nose, get a descent going. At 60, you can take some of that power out. There you go. Okay, stay and just get a stabilized descent going. There you go.
Come on, baby.
There you go.
Help me out. There we go.
Perfect. Okay. And now pull that power back all the way.
Power back to idle. And oh shit.
Yep. Up we go. All right, full power. Carb heat's in. First notch of flaps up. Let go. There you go. And then raise that nose up nice and slowly. All right. Keep it that climb going.
And we're positive.
Yep. Then
flaps.
Yep, there you go. And then now
flaps up.
Yep. Yeah, so every time you raise those flaps up, just
I was like waiting for that notch, and then it.
Yeah, and the Lima X-ray, it's kind of the
short.
Yeah, so just.
I was like trying to feel for it instead of look for it.
Yeah.
Missed it.
It's all right, but now, yeah, much better.
All right.
Yep. All right. Let's get set back up in slow flight yet again. Actually, just get us down to like 65. There's a big flock of birds over there.
6,500. 1,600 RPM, you mean?
65 knots, because now we're going to do power on stall. So, getting us into rotation speed area. Now for power on stall, simulating you just rotated and you're ignoring, I don't know, something's going on. You're not flying the plane, and you just keep increasing that angle of attack, and eventually the airplane stalls because you're a freaking, right at this point you're a rocket, and you exceed that critical angle of attack. And the recovery process similar to power off stalls, except for you have no flaps.
Right.
So it's full power, carb heat, and then you just bring that nose up slowly, and so you don't have a secondary stall. Get away from that ground. And then recover. All right, so you have no flaps to worry about.
Yeah.
Okay, so keep this pointed towards that power plant. All right, and then...
And we're at 65.
All right, and then we're gonna call 3,000. We'll call 3,200 the ground. All right, so don't get me to 3,200.
Great, thanks.
Yeah.
All right, so then we
65.
brought this back down to 1900, so we can pull the car, Pete.
Yeah, and just get us to like, you can hover us around like 60, 65, that's fine. And then, there you go. Yeah, 60. Yeah, pitch us to 60.
Pitch to 60?
Yeah. So we can add a little bit of power and then do the maneuver. All right, there's about 60. Okay, so now you're going to add power to about 1900. You can leave the car beat out, that's fine. We're barely there. All right, now we're just going to pitch. All right, stop warning horn. Right rudder, there you go. And brake, full power. Let that nose come down. All right. That's all right, not bad. And then slowly positive rate. We didn't hit, almost did, but not bad. Now you just recover. So yeah, anytime that nose wants to roll over, it's just right rudder or opposite rudder.
I think I had too much at the get-go, and then I let it up, and then too much.
Yep. All right, let's do one more. Just point me back towards the your point.
Probably not a good idea to watch some kid go into a spin today.
Right. I mean, you know, we go into a spin, we'll recover.
Just get over this cliff here, and then we'll... Alright, pitch for 60. Okay. Put some power to 19.
There you go.
And we're at 60, and ready?
Yep. Up we go. There you go. Yep, let that nose drop. There you go. Cover.
Ooh, she's bright.
And now just too much rudder on the right.
Yeah.
Just a balancing act. You'll get it. Don't you worry. Alright.
Yeah, that's sun. Alright. Asshole.
Alright. Okay, so now let's do, we'll come back to power off installs, or on stalls whenever we head back to the airport.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, now let's do steep turns.
Sounds good.
Alright, so now remember, two ways to do it. You can apply that back pressure or just 2 swipes of trim.
Yeah. So RPMs need to be 2100 or 22?
Get it about 2,000.
2000.
2100, that's about right. And before we do that, let's do another clearing turn. Let's go, head me back to like the northwest. There's some traffic over at Festus. I don't know if they're gonna stay over at Festus or if they're gonna meander over. I don't know.
Don't see anybody. How are they?
They're in the pattern at Festus, so. Alright, so 3,500, and we could go more towards like St. Louis, that way we were not blinded.
That's good. That would be northwest.
Yep. Perfect. Alright. And now, let's see. Oh, and just remember, just one more thing with the power on stall. It's just, remember, these are just useless.
Yeah.
Because
that's what I saw. He was He did kind of what I did the one at that, whatever morning it was, and then yanked it to the left, and
Yeah.
see you later.
Yep, exactly. Okay, cool. So 3,500, and your reference point is, I mean, you can even just fly straight to the
airport.
To the airport or to downtown.
Yeah.
As your reference point.
I'll do the airport, a little bit more contrasting.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alrighty. So 3,500, and whenever you're ready.
We're gonna go to the left first.
Okay, you're going to the left first. Alrighty.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, so whatever you need to do, get nice and trimmed out. You're good.
Okay. And here we go.
All the way to 45. There you go. And add that power.
I forget what my reference point was. Dang it.
All the way to 45. All the way to 45. There you go.
Dang it. Not enough. Not enough trim.
Alright, let's go. Let's try one more. We'll line back up with the your
More to the left, or you want to go to the right and then go back?
let's go back. Let's try the left one more time.
Okay.
And then take that carbute out. You don't, or in. Yeah.
Alright. And clear left.
Alright. All the way to 45. 45. All the way. All the way. Keep that bank in.
Can't see the dot. Too high. High line is. Too much trim.
All the way. There you go. All the way to 45.
There we go. That's the count line. The one, the stupid thing I'm looking at. I was looking at the wrong one.
Yep. There you go. There's our point. Pull back that power. There you go. Well, you hit your wake.
Do what?
You hit your wake.
Yeah.
So, all right.
Oh, man. So, yeah, like, my eyesight is right here, so I couldn't see the dot. I was like, oh, so
Yeah.
I'm right there.
So,
Not making excuses, but.
yeah. So what you need to do, you just need to have that sight picture of
Yeah.
what 45 degrees looks like.
Right.
All right.
So I know what it is this way. I think I was looking at the wrong screw.
Screw. Yep. All right.
Like, what do you mean?
Huh?
So I was like, what do you mean I'm not hitting it? I'm right at my screw.
Nope. Wrong screw.
Wrong screw. All right.
All right. Let's
Go
go
to the right.
Go to the right.
All right. Clear right.
Clear right. Look at that ball. Right rudder.
Too much.
Comes our point.
Wrong way.
That wasn't too bad. I mean,
Not terrible.
not terrible.
Not
I
terrible,
have
but
to
not good
say.
either.
No, I mean, it's not too bad. Just remember, any maneuver you do to the right,
Rudder.
you gotta have that right rudder, because it's gonna whip you around,
Sure.
and it's gonna get you around, and then it's also just gonna make it a lot easier in the planes. You know, it's not dragging. It's
Right.
You're not gonna have more drag than what you need, so it's
Sure.
gonna be nice and stable. So good. So yeah, just more right rudder. Okay. Fine. Great. All right. Simulated engine failure.
Okay, so checking everything here. So first fuel.
Nah, what's first?
Oh, pitch for best glide speed, which is 55. So we're not touching flaps, we're just pitching.
All right.
Relieve the pressure, relieve the pressure, relieve the pressure, relieve the pressure. Okay, looking for a spot first.
Okay.
Let's see here. Any runways, any runways, any runways? Nope. But, that grass field looks good over there.
Which one?
So you have the power lines left, and then you have the lake, so in between.
Okay. All right, get me down. How are we going to do it? What are we going to do? Are
So,
we high? Are we low?
We are definitely very high.
Okay, so what's something we can do?
We can slip.
Okay.
So that would be going this way. It would be right ailerons and then left rudder.
Okay. Slip me down.
Oh, was it too much rudder or
No.
not enough rudder?
Yeah, so, all right, so now, all right, we're lined up, that's good. All right, so now slip me down. So we're going to go, all right, if you're going to go to the left, I mean, now winds are basically straight at us, so, all right, you can go left and then right rudder.
Left and right rudder.
There you go.
So if I want to go down more, I would do more.
More, yep, yep. All right, so.
That's going to be way too high to do that.
Yep. All right, so I would cancel that, and then, so I would, if I were you, I would have picked something a little bit further away just because we were so high.
I see.
All right, so now what?
Oh, dang, there's so many terrible options. There's a nice little stretch of road right over there. No power lines.
All right.
And if not, we can go to the grass field right next to them.
Now, you can also do exactly what you're doing.
You just circle.
Make a 360. Go back towards your, just keep that 360 going.
Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah. Keep that 360 going. Keep it going. All right, and
I got a tower right there.
Yep, got it. So now, even better. Now you could even slip even more if we needed to. Let's go around. Full power. Off we go. But so anytime you're high,
yeah,
you can always loop your ass right back around to bleed off altitude. If the slip, if let's say like you were at 3,000 feet,
yeah,
and you were about a mile away.
Okay.
All right, so that's hard to lose, 3,000 feet in a mile.
Sure.
Right?
Okay.
Unless you just, dive bomb.
Sure.
So circle around. All right, good.
Yep.
So you had time to do airspeed and best field. All right, totally fine.
The only thing we didn't do is check the systems.
Exactly. But the thing is, you flew the plane, right?
Yeah.
If your engine stopped, depending on your altitude, you may not have time to do the checklist, right?
Right.
The main thing, the first thing you got to do is fly the fucking plane.
Yeah.
All right? If you set down in a field and then, you realize, like, motherfucker, the fucking fuel is off. All right?
Yeah.
All right, then there you go.
Yeah,
all
well,
right.
all right.
That's it. You're going to have to, if the plane starts up again, hit me back to the left. Then as long as you have enough room, you take your ass right back off.
Sure.
I don't. It.
Makes sense. Aviate, navigate.
Yeah.
Communicate.
Exactly. Yep. So checklist is only if you have time, and then declare is really only if you have time. All right.
Yep.
But like during like a 360, do your quick flow, like fuel,
Sure.
mixture, blah 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 blah.
Gotcha.
All right. It doesn't take that long.
Sure.
But whatever you do, fly the fucking plane.
Perfect.
Okay. Next is we're going to do what altitude are we? All right. Actually, no. We have smoke coming out of our cowling. What are we going to do?
Okay. So pull back the power.
Okay.
Turbine in, and then we're going to go down into a nosedive down to the left or right, whatever.
All right. Yep.
Try and build up that airspeed.
Okay.
And then try and put the fire out.
Okay.
Then I don't know what to do after that, to be honest.
Yeah. So all right. So now, all right. So we'll go ahead and recover because I did this to you a little low. So wings level, and then slowly take that nose up, and now you can increase that airspeed, take out that carb heat, full power, then just recover. There you go. And then you can you can have now a stabilized descent back down to like 1500, and we're going to do ground reference. And take us back over to our little railroad track.
What, altitude 1500?
Yeah, 1500. Oh, and there's a train coming. Yay, my favorite. Okay.
Sweet.
So if you have, let's say, engine fire, smoke coming, you don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
Exactly what you did. Power back, get that nose down, try to get that smoke, taken care of, that fire. And the engine something's on fire. The engine is done for. It's not, you want to get rid of that fire because the last thing you want to do is that fire to creep its way forward.
Sure.
So you kill that engine, and then that becomes the second half of that maneuver is your power off or your engine out landing. All right. So
then you would level off, try and get down to a kind of a just gliding almost, and then just.
Yep. Exactly. Now, if okay, it's not the engine. I mean, chances are if there's a fire up there, it's the engine.
Is that an electrical?
Or it could be an electrical fire. So, if your engine's running really well and it's not the engine, then you keep it on. But you still, depending where you are, if you have a field next to you, get your ass down.
Right.
Don't fly with a fire. So pick a field. Okay, so we're going to use, this is perfect because the winds are this is our downwind.
Yep.
All right, so fly me back to that railroad track at 1500, perfect. All right. And we'll just, we can enter the maneuver this time at the upwind.
Okay.
All right. Don't do it on your private, but this is the way we're configured, so we'll just go ahead and do it this way.
Yep.
And there's our train.
Say hello to my little friend.
Now, motherfucker, you better not be blocking us by the time we get out of here.
Right.
Don't.
Well, you just go over the bridge.
Don't block that highway. What bridge?
What highway you talking? Oh, like to get back?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's why I got stuck at my first time, and then I was like, ooh, I might be late for work. Oh, geez.
Uh-huh. Exactly. All right, so S turns around the track. Yep, so we're on our upwind, so this is going to be our shallowest because this is our slowest ground speed. And giving us a 1500. Shallowest bank, then we're going to slowly steepen our bank as our ground speed increases, and you're going to roll wings level right over the track, not before, not after, right over, and then immediately into the next turn. All right, so Here we go. 3, 2, 1, to the left. So shallowest bank, because we don't want to get too close to that railroad track. We want to have a little bit of distance, or else you're going to really... yeah, that was a little too much, so keep that turn going.
Okay.
Save it. So really keep that bank going. Even more. Alright, watch our altitude. There you go, roll wings level. Go. Alright, so now steepest bank. And then once we're about halfway through, lessen that bank. There you go. Now take out that bank, some of it. Now just slowly... There you go, keep it about right here. And then slowly start taking it out so that you roll wings level right over it. Not before, keep that bank going just a little bit, and boom, to the left. All right, now slow, no more bank, because you need to get out a little bit.
Okay.
Alright, just keep that bank going, because now that wind's going to start pushing you towards it, and you're going to need to increase that bank. Good on the altitude, though. There you go. Watch that descent. There you go. Okay. Yeah, it could have gone a little bit more that way, but alright. It's fine. And still the steepest bank, so keep that bank going. Alright, and now it's starting to become a headwind, so start taking up that bank. There you go. Alright, a little early, but that's alright. Alright, let's go to the left, so shallowest. Keep that bank going, it's going to push you. Keep it going all the way until you're perpendicular. All the way, there you go. Now roll wings, level. Attaboy.
Alright, nice.
Nice. Now lessen that bank. Let her come right around. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's do one more to the left.
What?
Yeah, left that way.
Yeah, I was like, that's the wrong way.
The other, my other left.
Oh.
Keep it going, and keep it going. Boom. Excellent. All right.
A little wonky up the end.
All right. Now fly me out. Actually, no. Pick something off of your left, since this is the downwind, and turn around a point. Off of your left.
Well, I'm gonna go over there because there's not really anything to look at.
All right.
Oh, actually, there's a house right here, so we'll just go.
Which one?
Right there.
Yep. Perfect. All right. So just fly straight ahead, and then once you're a beam, start that turn.
I can't see anything. There's nothing over here. We're in the middle of nowhere.
Use that little lake right there. That little, or that, not a lake, but like a flood thing.
Sure.
All right. And keep us at 1400. Yep.
Come on, buddy. Help me out. Just did turns around a point today at the drone. Come on, this is one of my 4 propellers. Okay, so we're going nice and shallow. Shallow, shallow, shallow. Bring it around. Drain it out, maybe. God, I'm not good at this one at all today.
There you go.
Oh, plane right below us. Oh, that's a bird. Never mind.
Oh,
Looked like it was going the other way.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
It was close enough to where it did look like one. Sharpest. And level it out a little bit. And bring it back in just slightly. Too much. Go level out. push me back. Bring it in.
Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, let's go to the somewhere to the right. So this is the upwind, so it's going to be your still your shallowest. All right, so let's go to use that barn.
Which one?
The one closest to us.
With the 3?
Yep.
4 silos?
Yep.
Okay.
And 1400.
Oh, I'm keeping her at 1400.
Uh-huh. I mean, you creeped up to 15.
No, but I didn't see nothing.
Uh-huh.
We're not going to check flight radar.
Uh-huh.
Didn't give myself a good chance there. Son of a bitch. Oh, we're getting really pushed that way.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep, turned just a little too early. Now we'll whip this bitch around.
Yeah, sure thing, bud. Farmer Joe's out today.
Uh-huh. All right, let's do one more. I'll go around this guy. And then this time just remember it's kind of push you towards it, so don't,
nice and shallow.
yeah, don't get too cray-cray.
I didn't lose 50 feet. Get out of here.
I mean, 50 feet, that's fine. All right, so now just, we can even level the wings a little bit so that you don't get pushed even more. Then just wait till you're more abeam, and then you can start that turn.
Alright, there we go.
Yep.
Get it level back out again, get pushed in, and back in. Well, Trevor. Come around. Turn around. Yeah, still a little tight on her. Yeah.
Mucho better.
Perfect.
Look at that. It was like plus minus like 25. That ain't bad. I'll take that. Nice.
It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, you'll see. That's definitely within private pilot standards. So good. Okay. Woo! All right. Heading back to the field.
Head back. And go left. Here we go.
(2253) Zulu, wind 130 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 10, altimeter 2981, visual approach runway 12 right in use. Notice air emissions, use caution for 5G C-band interference with radio altimeter systems. Advise owners to contact you have information Alpha.
Alpha.
St. Louis Downtown Tower, information Alpha. 2253 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, visibility 10, sky clear below 12,000, temperature 23, dew point 10, altimeter 2981, visual approach.
Alright, we got Alpha. Alright, and climbing up to, yeah, it's fine. We just, you keep us at 1400, or 1500, that's fine. There's nothing out here that'll hit us. And, yeah, just aim us for those fuel tanks.
Yep.
Nice, good job.
Thanks.
Only thing, next time what we're gonna do, we're just gonna perfect your power on stalls.
Yeah.
It's the only thing Your steep turns, you're getting there. I mean, they're almost at, they were at commercial standard today. It just needs to be a little bit more refined.
Sure.
Your power off stalls, it's better now that you're not hanging on to the flaps. Then, and we corrected throttle first, then carb heat. Your emergency descents, they're getting better. Your ground reference, I mean, they're pretty much fucking spot on. Looking at your turns around a point, I mean, they're almost like, you're not drifting, they're circles, they're not ovals. They don't look like 8s because you keep on circling north or south or east or west.
Can't draw a perfect circle on a paper, but I can draw one in the air for you.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what you want. I don't give a shit if you can't draw. And then yeah, we'll work on a couple landings. It's not gusting now, so they say.
Sure.
So we'll see what it's like.
Sounds good.
The winds are basically right down the runway, so
but I meant this way.
Should be all right.
Cool.
We'll see what happens. What was it? Alpha?
Alpha, you're right.
All right. Downtown Tower, Cessna 757 Lima X-ray, beam JB Bridge with Alpha inbound for the option.
757 Lima X-ray, downtown tower, enter right base, runway 12 right.
Right base, 12 right, 7 Lima X-ray. Okay. Right base, 7 Lima X-ray, right base.
The same as last time.
Yep, same as last time. So in the traffic pattern, 1,400 feet is the traffic pattern altitude. Beam, our landing point, is going to be power back to about 1,600 RPM. Going to pitch for 80 once we're there, 10 degrees flaps. If we're high, or not if we're high, but if the airspeed is high, and we need to bleed some off, once we're in that wide arc, you can go ahead and just drop it down.
All the way or to 2?
Oh, no, just 10 degrees. Yeah. Like if we were, just in that wide arc, go ahead and drop it. Pitch for 80, turn base, then we're going to pitch for 70, second notch of flaps. Turn final, pitch for 60, full flaps, and fly that 60 all the way to the numbers. Power for altitude, pitching for speed. Aim for the top part of those 1-2s. Then transition your eyes down to the end of that runway. Slowly take out that power as you slowly raise that nose up to the horizon. Land right on those 1,000 footers with the mains. Then on that